MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Walker Buehler gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And it's a chilly one here at the ballpark today. Thermometer reading 46 degrees at game time. Three and one now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack. question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Kendrick aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So striding in, Justin Decker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner at first here, one man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Two and one, here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 2-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays strand 3. Still no score. second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. High in the air down the right field line. Decker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike
Count
two.
1-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar, and deep. Looking up is Hernandez, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. Leading off the inning, Luis Robert, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Bases are empty, one man out. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground to the left side. And there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-1. Is strike two swinging.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 12, Travis Swaggerty.
Stepping in, Travis Swaggerty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One out, nobody on. And 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. And good for him. Travis Swaggerty has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now that
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2.
Pull left inside.
Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
the batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Now in the box, Howie Kendrick, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1. Right side. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Decker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Runners on first with one down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in George Springer. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is popped up. Aguilar is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Kendrick calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Jesus Aguilar will be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. High and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap into right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Into the box now, Luis Robert fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside quarter that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow little roller to third, right to him. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Travis Swaggerty.
So coming to the plate, Travis Swaggerty, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer on the run. You can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
The 2-1 home. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And gone up into the second deck. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Boston. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Chavis moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Michael Baird is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 39, Michael Baird.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he fouls this one off. Devers, right field, and carrying well. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Jesus Aguilar will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Still only one out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Line drive to left, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Travis Swaggerty. And this one's in the dirt. 3 runs already home here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 7, the Jays nothing. Striding in, Justin Decker, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. The 1-1.
Hey! This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
Nope, that's the ball. I got to count 2 and 2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
2 balls and a strike now. And the pitch on 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
At the plate, Luis Robert. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. he probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, J.D. Martinez. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2 and 1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called. Strike 3.
Now batting.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. One left for the Red Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
1 out, nobody on. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. And Kendrick has a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
So here's Pete Alonso, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Ready now, Justin Decker, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Springer looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Christian Vasquez. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate now, Travis Swaggerty hit back up the middle. Kendrick on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Marcus Walden is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Marcus Walden.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bats on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still 8-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1 home. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now that designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. It's sharply toward 3rd. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joaquin Soria.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. Outside, 2-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes last time up. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Luis Robert. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now batting, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hey. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Betts. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 5, Yadier Molina.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The Bo Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.